Something else I really love about the Philippines.
Let's be honest though, you're not here for the building.
That is a very difficult question. I do love the Philippines, but there are things that frustrate me. I'll have to be honest.
Hi, please tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Philip. I am from England. When I say UK, people say, well, you should be saying England. So I'm from England.
What brings you down here to the Philippines?
I actually got locked down in Cebu. I was in Thailand for 3 months. At the end of November 2019, I was in Thailand for 3 months, and then I came to Cebu in March 2020. I was only planning on staying 3 months. I had a ticket out to go to Indonesia, and then of course the world ended. So I got locked down in Cebu March 2020 and stayed 3 years. So
3 years?
I stayed 3 years in Cebu, left almost a year ago, went out for a couple of months, and then came back to the Philippines, was in Manila for 6 months. I've recently been to India and Thailand, and I've now come back to Cebu because I love this condo. Alex hasn't shown the outlook yet at the moment, but he will. And this building is just a wonderful building. And people say how noisy Cebu is, but up here I don't hear anything, and it's just a lovely condo. I mean, I'm not that enamored with Cebu itself, having lived here for quite some time, but I do actually love this building. And so that's
okay. Let's be honest though, you're not here for the building.
That would be very sad, Alex, if I was here just for the building. No, I do love the Philippines, and I love Filipinos, and I love coming back to the Philippines. So yeah, I love the people. I love the weather. We were talking earlier about the food. I'm not so much keen on the food, although I do love chicken adobo, and I love mongo.
What is this?
Well, it's a seed, isn't it? It's like a mongo bean. That's a bean, isn't it? So
mongo. Oh, the little green thing.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Sorry, yeah.
I know what you mean. They're delicious.
Yeah, I know when that's exactly when that's cooked. That's beautiful. So yeah, and I love the weather, and I love the beaches, and I do love the Philippines. Yeah.
Are you dating? Are you single? Or
I am not dating. That's no, I'm not dating. I am
what kind of
looking.
Okay.
And I've been looking for some time.
What are you looking for specifically?
That's a very good question. I'm looking for. Okay, so there was a Christian vlogger who's now based in Dumaguete who said it took him 9 years to find a decent, well, they might be using the wrong word. It took him 9, you might have to edit that out. It took him 9 years to find the appropriate Filipina. Now, I don't believe I'm looking to settle down with somebody. I'm just looking for a connection, good communication, and yeah.
Would you be willing to settle down if you meet the right person, though?
Yeah, I would be willing to settle down, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
So you dated here a little bit, though,
I
right?
have dated. I was in a relationship here with a Filipina. Yeah, and I've had other dates, but nothing too serious. Yeah.
Not to generalize too much, though, because everybody's different, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the biggest difference between UK women and Filipino women?
Oh God, that is a very difficult question. I mean, at my age,
which is
31.
Okay.
I'm not wanting to date somebody my age. I mean, culturally, music, everything's it's a difficult question. I don't want to date somebody my age, and I'm very picky, very fussy, and I do love the beauty of Asian women. I do love something about Asian women.
The physical beauty of Asian women.
Yeah,
right?
you put it you put the words in my mouth. Exactly.
Yeah.
The physical beauty of the Asian women is, I don't like pale women.
Yeah.
I'm very attracted to sort of morena skin. That's what I'm attracted to. I suppose I love Asian women because of their physique. This might sound a bit harsh, but Filipinas don't particularly age well. I don't know whether I should be saying that.
They're not the first person that's actually made that statement.
Yeah, I know it's a horrible thing to say, but genetically, they don't age well. Yeah. So I don't really want to date somebody of my age. Where am I? 31. Yeah, 31 is actually all right. I would rather date somebody in their 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about someone with kids? Because I know that.
I've actually dated in the UK, in my country. I've had about 3 girlfriends who did have kids. So I don't mind dating someone with a child. Yeah.
In your last relationship, you mentioned you dated a Filipina. How long did you guys date for?
Well, we dated for 4 months and then sort of casually for another 8 months, but she wasn't really into that. I mean, with the Philippines, they want all or nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did you?
And she was too young.
Okay.
Too young. So she was 23. So that's yeah, that is too young. She was too immature. So yeah, I would rather date somebody in their 30s.
I understand. Did you meet her family?
No.
Okay, I was gonna ask about the family dynamics. I know a lot of people say once you date a Filipino, you date her family, right? So
Sure.
you
Yeah,
never-
yeah, I know all that. I know, but I didn't get to meet the family. No, that didn't. Yeah, we didn't get close to that. We didn't get close to that.
not to that level,
No,
right?
no.
What is something you still haven't adjusted to in the Philippines? Like for me, I know what it is. But
Okay. This is a very strange thing.
the stranger the better, man. That's what we want.
Okay, the stranger the better.
The stranger the better.
No prices on things in the supermarket, or yeah, you go to the supermarket and you go up and down the shelves and you have to look for the item's price tag, which could be on a different shelf, but then also there are a lot of stuff that is not priced at all,
Yeah.
and that just infuriates me because I'm pretty anal. And I like to know what things cost, and I like, yeah. So I've not got. Also, okay. So now you're on a roll now.
Let's do it.
Again, something to do with the supermarket. When there's a queue of, you say line in Canada probably, as Americans do. When there's a queue of people at the checkout, there's a queue of people waiting. There's one lady swiping your items going through, and then there's normally somebody packing your stuff. Okay, so sometimes there's no packers there, so the lady who has swiped your items then has to pack the customer's stuff, having all the items have been brushed aside and clogging up the conveyor belt and are stopped at the end. They've been swiped, and then the cashier has to put the stuff into bags. Why do Filipinos not pack their own groceries? It just amazes me. I mean, they do say that they've got somebody, they're employing packers, so you're taking away the packer's job. But if there's no packers on this till and the lady has to do both jobs, I mean, that's a very long-winded answer. Sorry for that, but
No, we want to know these things. Some people don't
it just
have any
frustrates me.
idea.
It just frustrates me, and I take my recycled bags along, and I always pack my own stuff. And I just watch people, Filipinos, standing there, waiting for the cashier or whoever to pack their stuff, and it just infuriates me. And I sometimes
Yeah.
I have said, what if you pack your stuff? It will be a lot quicker. And people just look at me and just shrug as if I can't be bothered. So.
Yeah.
That
Couple
is
things, yeah.
that,
you gotta adjust it
that was
to.
a long-winded answer, and you'll probably edit all that out. But
Nope, I'm gonna keep it all in there.
that is something that has frustrated me. It's always frustrated
Okay.
me. Yeah. There's probably lots of other stuff as well. Sidewalks. Okay. There isn't any. You have to walk in the road, and if there is a sidewalk, it's congested with stalls or whatever. So you're walking in the gutter basically. So. I'm sounding pretty negative. I do love the Philippines, but there are things that frustrate me, irritate me. Yeah.
I think we have to hear both sides, right? We
Well,
can't
exactly. I
always-
mean, that's what I do. I mean, I do. People say, "Why are you so negative? Why are you such a moany old git?" I don't know if you're allowed to say that on YouTube. Why are you such a moany old git? But I like to be honest. I like to say things. Yeah.
That's good. I think myself and the viewers appreciate this. And
Yeah.
when was the first time you came to the Philippines?
The first time actually was March 2020
Oh, okay.
when I got locked down. So that was my first experience of the Philippines. You're going to ask me now, why did you come to the Philippines for the first time?
Sure, tell me. I mean, I was gonna ask you something.
Okay. So I used to follow a vlogger called Rike, and he on his channel he had said, "Oh, the Philippines has got they're into age gap relationships. So that was one of the reasons why I came to the Philippines, because I heard that Filipinos are into age gap relationships. So that sort of attracted me to the Philippines. And I'd never been to the Philippines. I'd been to all the other Asian countries, but I'd never been to the Philippines. It had never been on my radar. So I wanted to come here, and I've done most of the islands now.
Okay.
In the Philippines.
Now I
Most of
picked
them.
up on that. You said used to. So what happened?
Well, that's how used to. Used to what?
Used to follow a guy named Rico.
Okay, I haven't. Actually, I just read a comment online just now before you came up, saying why does Henry not front his footage anymore? Why is it all just him talking over stills? So his stuff in the past used to be him fronting for years. He fronted, all his YouTube videos, and yeah, I used to love his videos of him fronting
Yeah.
his footage, and yeah. Not so much anymore because he doesn't front. So
Okay,
yeah.
I understand. No, but I was gonna ask you after that was what was the biggest culture shock? Like I know you must have watched some stuff. But
Okay,
like,
so it was quite weird because I came from Thailand at that time, and I'd been going to Thailand for many years, and I came from Thailand on a very short flight to Cebu, and it didn't feel like there was a culture shock at all because it's because I don't know, Asia, a lot of Asian countries are quite similar, so it didn't really. Philippines didn't really feel like a big culture shock. So
Yeah.
so it didn't really take much
Nothing.
adjusting at all. And also, the great fact is that everybody speaks English. Well, not everybody speaks English, but the majority of people speak English. Okay, something else I really love about the Philippines. I have just spent 3 weeks in Thailand. I hardly had any conversations. What I love about the Philippines is my first day, as soon as I was here at the airport, you meet somebody in line, a Filipino, you have a conversation. It is just so easy. You go in the 7-Eleven here, you start chatting to the lady on the kiosk,
Yeah.
and you have a conversation. You can't do that in Thailand. You go into 7-Eleven in Thailand, and you just can't have a conversation. So what I love about the Philippines is the ability to have conversations all day, and people are just so friendly that you can just as a single guy on his own, it's just lovely having conversations with strangers, and people are just want to talk to you.
Gotcha.
So, okay, something else on my first day back in the Philippines. I was at the elevator. We say lift, you say elevator. I was waiting at the elevator. A lady came around the corner and she went, "Good evening." It was just, gosh, I've not,
Yeah.
people speaking to me first. It's just like, you don't get that in other Asian countries. You don't get people being so friendly and warm. So that's what I love about the Philippines. Yes.
Perfect.
Good,
Got you.
good natured people.
Good nature. I agree.
Yeah.
And you just feel more.
Well, I feel at home. I feel at home here. I mean, I feel at home in this,
Yeah.
in Cebu, and I just feel naturally relaxed and comfortable here. It's just no effort. It's just lovely, and the language helps. The fact that people speak English, the language really helps. It makes such a difference to a country if you're able to speak English. Unfortunately, I don't know Visayan, but
It'd be great if you did. that, right?
it would be great.
Whole
I'm
different-
too long in the tooth to start learning another language. So it's just the language just makes a lot of difference. So people do say, what is the big difference between Thailand and the Philippines? And I would say, it's the language and the ability to be able to talk to people easily and freely, and that just makes. Even though infrastructure might be better in Thailand, and a lot of things are better in Thailand, it's just that one deciding factor that stands the Philippines out above other Asian countries.
Okay.
So I
gotcha.
think I'm selling the Philippines quite well here.
I think you are.
I think it should be taken on by the Philippines Tourism
You
Association.
should be. And a couple last questions.
Sure.
What advice would you give one of your friends
Yeah.
that wants to come here, maybe considering
Don't.
retirement?
Sorry.
Don't come here.
Okay. Considering his retirement, I would say if someone was coming here for the first time, my advice would be come for a few weeks to see if you like it. Don't pack all your stuff up in the UK or wherever and just, I'm going to live in the Philippines.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just come. You might not like it, so you need to come for a few weeks to see if you're going to like it. Not everyone likes it. Come for a few weeks, and see if you like it before you make the decision to settle here for good. So yeah, you might not like it. Did that
And-
answer your question? Yeah.
No, that's perfect. And
Yeah.
like, I think you have a YouTube channel, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so I set up this channel just over April 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago this April, I set up this channel 2 years ago. So yeah, the idea was to promote the Philippines and show what I love about the Philippines. So it's basically me traveling around the Philippines, although a lot of my early stuff was based in Cebu, and it's just me traveling.
Don't hide it from us. What's the name of your channel?
Oh, sorry. My my channel is BIGG, Big World Cinema. So that is the name of my channel.
Awesome. I'll be sure to put that in the description. People can check you out. And thank you so
very
much
much,
for your
Alex.
time.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Cheers. Thank you, everyone.
Leave me comments down below. Let me know what you think of Philip's experiences in the Philippines and why he feels that it's better for him. And of course, everybody's got their own preference. Both countries have different things to offer. The Philippines, of course, you can stay as a tourist up to 3 years without having to leave the country, and English is a major bonus if you want to make deeper connection, and dating is a little bit easier in my opinion. While Thailand's got, like, of course, I think food is like world famous. Thai food is really spicy, diverse, and it's very convenient as well. And infrastructure, right? So the BTS SkyTrain system, it's a landlocked country, you can get around a bit more easier. Let me know which one do you prefer if you've been to either one of these countries. Share your experiences down below. And if you're traveling and if you want to get some travel insurance, check out my affiliate link down below. I left the link in the description. Safety Wing, click on that link, and of course you go ahead and support the channel by signing up if you need insurance. And if you're coming to the Philippines trying to find your loved one, check out Peanut Heart. I did an interview with Hans, the founder of that website, and he's giving you guys 30 days free. I'm going to leave all the details in the description of this video. And lastly, check out Philip's channel, Big World Cinema, if you want to see what that's all about. And that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. You support any football clubs?
I have supported Chelsea since I was 9 years old, and then for the last 10 years I was in the UK. I was living in Brighton, so I used to go and see Brighton play as well.
They're exciting lately, right? Brighton?
Where are you from?
I watched the Premier League
A Canadian talking about football is very ironic, but yes, you're right. Brighton are playing very well at the moment.
I like to know my guests a little bit, right? So even though we just met.
Yeah.
Okay.